can see we're going to be doing another Area 259 stream. One sec, let me also turn off the notifications on my phone so you don't hear constant do. But yeah, so here, let me open a preview really quick. So as of right now, I have like a temporary stand-in song for this thing here. And I've made it, I added, you know, all the correct sprites so far. So there's even some sound effects, so you can go between all these, you know, and select, you know, whichever ones you want. And you can select them in whatever order. That took way too long to set up, but it looks epic and I love it. And then, you know, you can select whichever and then you click start. And then it will start and go back here. Obviously right now you can't place them, but they do react though to their prices. So when you grab stuff, you can see that the price, you know, you'll see that it, like, you know. Sorry, I was yawning. But yeah, once I get another thing here, you'll see what I mean. There you go. So, you know, so they actually highlight whenever you have enough to buy them. And so yeah, so now today we're probably going to start working on actually adding each of these towers in and making it where they, you know, do what they're supposed to do. So yeah, so let's get to it. So we're going to start by just adding the supercharger, which is, you know, in this game, how you're going to be able to get power or electricity or sun, whatever you want to call it. So we're just going to find the texture for that really quick. Or not the texture, the sprite. Oh yeah, let me turn on some background music, by the way. One sec, let me open up Spotify. Let me go to my music really quick. Oh. Not what I was supposed to click. One sec. Stefano Gaming. There we go. It's a little loud. Okay, let me check the... Okay, oh yeah, that's not too bad. That should be decent volume. And then I can always adjust it if needed. Alright. So we got that. And then let's go find... Oh, there it is. Alright. And so... I just want to see how big these are going to be. So, one sec, let me... It's... One sec, floors. Okay, so it's going to be about that size. Okay. And then we can always adjust that too if we want to make it a little bit smaller. If we want to have them like this and then place it like, you know, more in the center of it. I'd say for now we'll do like this though. So we'll go really quickly. We're going to add a new group. We're just going to call it let's call it towers. And then let's add the supercharger into there, and then we'll obviously add the other ones along the way. But we're going to start by, you know, adding in this. And so yeah, let's go into here really quick. One second, I'm just adjusting the volume for the music really quick, make the sound a little better. There we go. Alright, so... Oh, God, I'm all wrapped up in a blanket and I'm fucking comfortable. God damn it, it's making me sleepy. I'm gonna have to stop doing that. Alright. So, let's see here. So... do you want to work on the functionality first, or do you want to work on the placing them down? I feel like I should probably work on placing them down first, and then we'll work on, you know, actually making it work. So we're gonna really quickly set the height and the width, or the width and height, for the towers all to 192. So then they all you know, what's it called? If they're oh God, I'm having a stroke. Alright, yeah, so they're all the same size, that's what I want to say. Alright, so let's see here. so we're gonna do yeah, let's just start doing this. So we're gonna create a thing here, and we're just gonna replace it with a group, and we're gonna call it placing. Oh, caps lock. Placing. And we're just gonna add this in here, and we're gonna do that, but then we're gonna make sure that the buttons, first, that they are visible. Oh, really, already got that actually. All right, so we're gonna check that the buttons variable all right, so we do price is less than or equal to power income power. So basically we're just making sure that if you have enough for them, you know. All right, and so yeah, if we have that, and then okay. All right, that's looking good. Let's see here. All right, we can actually switch that to we'll try the sound, we'll see how that goes. Okay, so that, and then we're also gonna make sure, or not buttons, we're gonna do a scene variable. Started is true. So we're gonna make sure that the game has actually started. All right, so okay, we're gonna add another variable, and we're gonna do placing, and we are going to have it false by default, and we're just gonna right click copy this variable and put that across all of the little buttons here. And so the main reason why we're doing this is because we want to have a way to check if it is the button that is being placed. And so we're just gonna have, and then I'll also make it where it'll like tint it a different color whenever you're able to place it, and if you are placing it. Oh no, I don't need that. All right. And so, oh yeah, let me also make sure I have chat pulled up. There we go. Okay. And then let me also just reorganize the Spotify thing down here. There we go. All right. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do buttons. We're gonna add Boolean variable placing set to true. There we go. And so before we continue with this, I want to make sure that there's, like, you can only do one at a time kind of thing, because then you won't be able to place like everything at once. Okay, so we can do okay. Okay. Actually, we could probably make it where instead of tinting it, it adds an effect on them. So then we can do that without having to mess with it very much. Okay. And so, I'm gonna see if I can probably try to do a different way of doing that. But for now, we'll just do this, just for like, the time being. And so, let's see, so I'm gonna like turn down the music a tiny bit for me. Okay, there we go. Okay, so yeah, if they hovering over the button's visible if they click it, and if its price is good, and started is true, then yeah, it'll play a sound. And actually, let's switch this to mouse button is pressed. And then we'll do cursors in touch with floors. Except the only problem is that there. So we're gonna do in touch with, we're just gonna create another thing here and call it tiles. And so for those two, if it's in collision with tiles, and the mouse button is released, so then this can work for dragging or just clicking, and so on. So we're gonna have that, and we'll make sure still that there. Okay. Then we'll do buttons, variable, placing is true. Then create an object. And so we're gonna do, see if I can put something in there really quick. So we're gonna create an object, but I wanna see if there's, so what I'm thinking, also I just noticed my internet is being a little iffy, one sec. Alright, one sec. We're gonna really quickly attempt to fix the whole internet problem. Okay. There we go. Okay, looking much better. Sorry about that, I was just switching my internet, so probably just cut off for a second, but much better now. Alright, so we're gonna go through each of these. We're gonna add a variable. We're gonna call it a string variable. And we're gonna do tower. And so we're just gonna name each of these to the thing. It's the microwave. The microwave is like an EMP though, on God. That thing's insane. Alright, so that's also really quick before I keep doing that. Let me just double check this actually works. Oh, so I can't do it like that. Okay, that is going to be unfortunate. Alright, well, that's going to be mildly annoying because we're just going to have to add each individual one for each individual thing. So it's going to take up a tiny bit of space and it'll be a little disorganized, but, it is what it is. Alright, so I'm just going to do these then since we're doing that. Alright, so then yeah, we're just gonna switch this to that, And so we have the little supercharger here, but we can always, adjust things to make them a little bit different. So we're gonna take that. So actually, we'll start with the supercharger. Or not supercharger, we need the... I just called it charger. Okay. Nope. Charger button. There we go. And create supercharger at position tiles X and tiles Y. And sorry, let's just make sure the thing's point of origin is correct. There we go. I'm just gonna get rid of that. There. And then we're gonna do for the power variable, we're going to subtract 50 since that's its price. So we're just gonna, so we can't click on it. And we're gonna see how this works. Okay, so we can place it down. Obviously we're gonna add better effects, but for now, that's a start. We can place it down. I just wanna get a couple more things just to make sure that we can place it. So like if I drag it and I put it like here. Okay, good. All right, so that's working good. Perfect. So let's see how I want to do this. So alright, so we're just gonna call this charger idle. And I know you guys can't see it right now, but I'm basically just making a just up and down. Just very simple, like 1 pixel, and we're just gonna slow this down so it kind of, has somewhat of an animation to it. Alright. So, also I kind of want to see really quick how this would look if we made them like smaller. I forgot to mention, I also made it too, in case somebody ever wants to do like some random goofy ass challenge where they choose like one thing and try to beat it with just one. I did make it where you can start, even if all your slots aren't full. Alright, 1 second, let me pause the background music. There we go. But yeah, I did make it where you can start it, even without that. And so it's like, well, only one thing. So I just want to see how this looked like. Okay, that might be a little small. Okay, yeah. Alright, so we'll just set it to 192 for now. And then we can always adjust that later. Alright. So now we have that placing down. And alright. So we got that. And then we can set or actually here, let's see if we can make like a thing for this. So we'll have, so it plays the sound. Oh god, yeah, gross days. No, fuck, I'm dying. Oh my god. I'm sorry for your guys' ears. Hopefully that wasn't too loud or too close to the mic at least. Alright, so okay, that's not too bad. Alright, so let's, again, for testing, we'll add another thing here. We'll just call this retro. And then we'll add in, okay, so this is going to be a little different because Retro normally has his face okay, let's see how we're gonna do this. So, because normally his body, face, and gun are all completely separated, but in this we're probably gonna have to add them all together. So we're gonna attempt to do that in here, but if not, then we're just gonna have to do it in Aseprite. And that's okay. Alright, so we got that. Alright, and then we're gonna just move him back a bit so then he'll have space for a gun. Yeah. And so the only thing though is the proportions, because his gun is very differently sized. And we don't want it to be like absolutely massive. As you see here, it's like the gun is, you know, pretty big. So we're gonna have to try and see how we want to do that. So let's center him for now. You know, we can adjust that later. We'll just have this. Alright, so let me turn the music back on. Alright, there we go. So let's see. So if I just copy this, go in here, go in here. Actually, for this we can just do. Actually, no, yeah, no, it's just easier to just do that. Okay. And then we're gonna add Retro to the towers thing here. Nope, not Retro button. Retro. Alright. So now we should be able to place down Retro as well. I do kind of want to add something that's like a highlight of some sort. So we'll do, yeah, let's go to the buttons. We're going to add an effect. Actually, no, that's not an effect. We're going to do this. We're going to make it where if, alright, and then we'll also do charger, not button. Wait, no. Oh, and it's charger button. Oh yeah, that's what I meant to type. That makes sense. Placing is true. Wait, where did I just put that? Oh, no, there we go. Okay, I set it to false. There we go, that's what I meant to. My bad, I was having a brain fart. Alright. So we need the Retro button to also be false. Okay, and so then we're just gonna have here, we're gonna have buttons, variable placing is true, and then we're gonna add another one of that for false. And so we're gonna have, if it's true, we're gonna have buttons, effect, we're gonna effect 2, color, and we're gonna change the color. So basically, if they're selected, their outline's gonna change from black to white. So we're gonna go in here, we're just gonna take this, and so if it's false, we're gonna set it to this here. Oh, okay, we can adjust that. All right. And then for this, it would be alright, one sec. We're just gonna copy this really quick. we're gonna do this. There we go. And that should hopefully do that. Okay. Alright, you can pause this. Alright, so I don't want to have to create a variable for that. Oh, wait. Oh, we just have to do the string. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. I just clicked the wrong thing. There we go. Okay, so now I just need to change these to zeros. Okay, there we go. Now that should work. So let me just full screen this. Wow, we did it, yeah. Alright, now we're just gonna wait until we get our energy and then we can try and place it down. Hey, there we go. So now it's selected. So now you can see it. So if I place it down, you'll see it, you know, it's placed down properly. And then it automatically deselects. Perfect. So the only thing that I'm a little worried about is that being able to select multiple things. So like if I like wait a second here and eventually get another thing here. Oh, interesting. Can I not select two? Oh, shit, we need to change the point of origin. Wow, okay, interesting. Yeah, it looks like it's not letting me select two anyway. Awesome, that's actually perfect. Okay, sweet. Alright, so let's change this point of origin so that it's correct. Alright, there we go. And so now we have that. And let's see. So we have that. That looks good. And then, oh yeah, let's also really quickly, we're going to go to the tiles here. And we're going to add a variable. And we're just going to call it taken. So basically if the spot is like, you know, filled or taken. So we're going to have it false by default. And we're going to go to this one too. And we're going to also taken. Cool. Hey, Necro, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. We're currently just adding new stuff to this. So we're going to do tile, or we'll do a bool and then taken. Taken, so it's false. And it's false. Okay. And then we're also going to really quickly add another thing here in case if you try to place it on top of one that doesn't. We are just going to remove these. So that's true. Buttons, buttons. So then if I try to place two things on the same spot, it won't take away the money and it'll just, you know, put it back to normal. All right. So we got that. And then we can also play a sound effect too once you place down a thing. I'll just do this for now. Just as like, you know, an indicator that it's, you know, functioning. Okay. And then here, we'll add one to here too, but we'll switch it to a different sound. There we go. All right, so we got that. And then let's see. All right. That's good. Z order. I'll do buttons set to 4, and then if it's not, then it'll set it to 3. So then it'll kind of out highlight the other. So go in here. We'll see how this works. We're just gonna wait a little bit here. Yoink. Okay, so it's good. It plays a sound effect. And if I were to like place this here, okay, nice. So it places. Good. And then once we grab another one, we're gonna try to see if we can place it on the same spot. Oh, it worked. Oh, dang it. Okay, we don't want that to happen. Oh yeah, we completely forgot to set the. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So we're gonna go here. Tiles. Taken. Set to true. Okay, there we go. All right, so now you shouldn't be able to place things on top of each other. So we're gonna see how that looks, or how that works. Now we just gotta wait for that fancy sun to come down. Even though it's technically not sun, it's like electricity, but... Alright, so we're just gonna place it down. Now we just gotta wait a little bit. We're gonna try this here. There we go. Okay, and so then it does not work. Perfect. And so we're also gonna make sure that it doesn't work with retro as well. Good, okay. Alright, and so now I can place them down wherever I want to. Okay, good working on prices there and everything. Alright, that's not bad. And then it seems I can also just click, I might be able to just click on one and then click on another slot. So I click here, and then like click here. Perfect. Okay, so you can click and you can drag. Perfect, perfect. Alright, so I might also, it kind of just depends on how I want to do this, because I might move these a little more to the side. Because I don't really want them covering up like the tiles. It just, that looks a little weird. Okay, I can move them forward like one more square about. Let's see how this looks. Oh wait, no, that's too far then. Okay. So let's move it like half of a square. Up. Let's move it like one more pixel back. Okay, it's like perfectly lined up. Alright, so now they're not blocking these back rows here. So the only thing is though, you know, maybe we'll try doing it like this. Let's try, instead of up here at the top, let's move these down. Let's try doing that, because we're eventually going to have the equivalent of lawnmowers down there too. So why don't we try to just move these like this, basically. And the start would be right there in the corner. So like, let me just move these down. Okay, let's see how that would work. Okay, maybe we can move them up a tiny bit. Let's move them up like right about there. Because then they shouldn't, hopefully, shouldn't block the rows. Ah, it's close, it's close. Okay, so technically I don't block the bottom row, but it's definitely, they get close to blocking the bottom row. Interesting. So, let's see here. You can move this down a little bit more. Move this to the side a little bit more. Let's see, we're trying to find like a good balance here on like not taking up too much of the screen. Okay, well that now no longer covers the bottom row. I kind of like having them on the side though. We can always adjust it. So like if I like put that there. Yeah, because there would have to be like some sort of thing on the side there. That is a hard choice, because I don't really want to shrink these very much more. I mean, like, I could. But, like, I really don't want to make them that tiny. You know? I mean, we can try it like that, I guess. We'll see how they look, like, itty-bitty like that. I really don't think that's going to be very good, though. I mean, like, it'll be more compact, and it'll, like, get rid of the, like, space problem, but I feel like that might be too tiny. And we're also going to have to adjust the spacing for each of these, too. So I'll have to go in there and adjust their height stuff, or, like, their coordinates. I don't know, I really feel like this is like too tiny. I mean, here, let's look at it first, I guess, before we judge. Yeah, because that's with the spacing thing. I mean, it doesn't look as bad as I actually originally thought it did. I mean, it does... Okay, that actually does kind of look not bad. Funny enough. Okay, Okay, well actually that doesn't look very bad. And honestly, I kind of didn't mind the separation on these two. Like the whole thing kind of like this that it had going on there. You know, that's not actually that bad. I kind of like the more compact look, actually. I really didn't think I was going to. I really thought I was going to hate how that looked, but that actually looks not bad. And that gives more room for, like, adding extra stuff later. And still, like, a little bit of space to, like, see the little, like, eventually we're going to add lawnmower equivalents. You know, okay, yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. I don't mind that. Alright, so we got that. Let's go here really quick. And we're gonna just put this here, and we're just going to call this hand. And I think we are gonna have to make Retro and his gun different objects. Same with all the other people's guns, but I think I might know how I want to do that. So we'll just call this gun. And we're basically just going to put all of their guns in it. And we're going to kind of do it similar to how we do in the roguelike one. Or like all of their weapons. So here we'll just call this a weapon. Damn, what other ones are there? Oh, there's Jolt's gun, yeah. I just gotta find Jolt's gun. His little zapper thing. There it is. Alright, one sec. So we're just gonna quickly reduce the size of that. Reduce the size of that. It's already good. Already good. And those look good. We actually need Retro's gun. Oh my god, how did I forget? Okay, and where is that little thing? There it is. Okay. So what I think I'm gonna do is, oh, so it's a fly. All right, there we go. All right, let me turn the music back on. All right, there we go. Okay, so what I'm thinking is it'll create that, and then we're gonna do create weapon at retro point hand. We're gonna put that in quotes. And then we're gonna do the same thing here. And then we're gonna do weapon animation by name. Oh yeah, let's change the name of the guns. Retro pixel cam Twigs Reynolds Jolt. Set to retro. And so we're just gonna quickly do this. Okay, it's good. I'm gonna move that over there. Or actually here, let's move this like right here. Actually here, okay, before we do that, let's really quickly we're gonna add fire. And we're gonna do this here. And then we're gonna move that. So that's good, that's good. And this one needs to be put right here. Then we might want to put these in the handle, since if it's going to be centered there. Yeah, so where the gun is placed there, and then so on. Okay, so the gun should be in their hand, good. Okay. Alright. Looking good. Alright. There we go. So now, let's also go up to here. We're going to add a thing here, and we're just going to call this weapon sizes. And we're just going to make it where weapon animation by name 2x2, and we're just going to have it where it's set to like all these different ones. So for all of them actually, except for Cam and Reynolds, they basically are all going to be like the same. Or actually, yeah, basically. So we'll just go retro. We'll see what would fit really quick. So we're just going to add him in. Okay, so he's the correct size. And if we add in the gun, you want to get a good size for it. So probably about like that. Because we could do bigger, but that's it. That's a little big. Okay, so we're going to do 96 by 96. Actually, we're going to do size, not scale. 96 by 96. And so for a lot of these, it's going to be basically just that. But for some of the other ones, like Cam and Reynolds, they have longer weapons. So theirs cannot be that. They're going to have to probably be, yeah, like that. So for Cam, he's gonna have to be 192 by 96. And then Reynolds, his sword, we want it to be like long. So we're gonna go to the sword. And since we want his sword to be like really far, so we're gonna make his sword, oh, sorry, 1 sec. Alright, and so now that we have that nice and set up, we basically just made it where whenever, you know, a character spawns in and they get their gun, that should be, you know, the appropriate size. Alright, and so now that we have that there, we can set it up like that. And so now if I place in retro, or fuck, wait, there's not supposed to be one just sitting there. He's vibing, don't mind him. Alright, so let's pause the background music. Alright. So if we just do this really quick. And I'll probably make the charging thing working soon, so then, you know, then we don't have to worry about sitting here and waiting for this one. Alright, so if I spawn in retro though. Oh, okay. So, that's not exactly correct. So retro point, wait, no. Retro point hand just right there, and that spawned not at his point, that spawned at his face. So let's try and move this down here really quick. Okay, looks good. All right, let's try that again. All right, here, actually, you know, before I do that, let's just add the supercharger, make sure that it works properly. We're gonna do tower functions, and we're just gonna go in here. We're just gonna have supercharger scene. Or actually, we can actually do an animation thing for it. Yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea. We can basically just copy this several times. And we're just going to make it where whenever it does, so we're just going to go through here. And we can just make it where once the animation loops, it produces one. And then we can just make it go slower or faster depending on how frequently we think it should do it. So if I did like that, for example, and then made it where, like, you know, on the last frame it does like a yeah, I could do something like this, and then we'll like okay, and then we just add this, do something like that. And go and add in like that. Also, I know you can't currently see what I'm doing right now, but just trust the process. I'm doing something fancy. Alright, so now basically, we're going to also slow this down. So it'll be doing this little dance thing here like this. And then once it's done enough, it does a little charge up, and then it'll produce another one of the thingies. And so we'll have it where, obviously that might be a little fast, so we can slow it down actually a little bit, even more. Yeah, so we'll do something like that. All right, and so we'll have if the charger current frame is equal to 15. Actually, no, I made it a couple more, so I think it's 16. Yep. We'll do once. We'll do create that. Add charger X, charger Y. But we might want to make it a little bit taller than it, so let's try charger Y plus 10. So then it should be at the top. And then we're also going to just really quickly do this. We're going to do the 2 particles as well. What's the third particle? Okay, there's that, and then why do I have 2 of the same particle? Okay, that's weird. I can look more into that later. Alright, so let's see really quickly, make sure this works. And so now we're just gonna wait and see. Oh, I already grabbed it before. Okay, so that was a little early. So let's do frame 18. Actually, here, let me just check the actual frames itself so that I don't have to keep going back. That is... Oh, so it looks like about frame 20, just about. Okay. Okay, looking good so far. Okay, frame 20 might have been too high. So let's try 19. Okay. Damn, is that not? Okay. We'll put it back to 18, see how that looks. Intense waiting. There we go. And so we might make that go a little higher though. So let's try, or actually wait, okay, so let me also just make sure that I'm doing this the correct direction. So if I were to place this here, 720. Okay, so we're trying to subtract. Okay, so we're gonna do subtract 30. We'll see how that looks. So then it will basically create the sun a little bit, or in quotes sun, a tiny bit higher on the supercharger than, you know, because it's going to still like slowly flow downwards, you know. Let me full screen this for you guys, yeah. Can you see when I full screen? Okay, good. Can. So we're gonna grab this, place that down. There you go. Now supercharger is absolutely vibing. He's chilling. And so then he creates the sun a little bit higher up, and we can just yoink that. And so if I place like retro right here or something. Interesting. Well, let me place it to the one next to it. Okay, so the gun is obviously still a little busted. Okay, I have noticed already that it won't let me place things in between them. So I think what the problem with that is... Let me open the stream thing again. Oh, I'm glad you think so. I'm glad you like the superchargers. Alright, so... we're gonna go to the placing again. Okay. Alright, you know, we're gonna switch that. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's good. All right. And I do have another possible solution if this still doesn't work. Gotcha. Oh yeah, let me full screen this again. I keep forgetting you guys can't see that. Oh, interesting. Actually, wait, no, I think it's just those tiles that are bugging. Wait. Did I forget to add something to them? One sec. That's weird. What's wrong with that tile? Okay, that's good. That's good too. I'll say one sec. We're gonna try that again. Because, what's it called? I just realized it just wasn't letting me place them on the darker squares. One sec. I just want to try and actually place one on there and see if that works. Because soon as that could possibly be the problem. Yeah, it just won't let me place on the darker squares. But I can place on the lighter ones. What the hell? That's super fucking weird. Okay, so... in that case... Oh! Oh! I just put middle tile when I was supposed to put tiles. Oh my god. Watch, this is gonna fix the entire fucking problem. I just did... I did a stupid... okay, I see. Alright. Now this should work with literally everything. That's funny, that was the problem. Okay, so now, once I get enough epic gamer juice, yoink. Okay, so that works. And then I should be able to place another one right under it. Yeah, oh my god. It was literally just, I forgot to do that. I forgore. So there we go. So now we can place those and it works just fine. Obviously that gun is still messed up, so we're gonna have to fix that, but other than that though, it's looking good. And so obviously placing those don't really work, but and so there's the problem though of being able to select multiple things like that. And so what we're just gonna do, actually I guess that kind of auto fix itself. Wait, so if I click two of these, oh sweet, okay, so it does actually kind of work. I can place like, it just like queues them almost. Interesting. Okay, I do think though that they give sun a little fast, so we're just gonna really quickly basically just add a couple of these into here. Okay. There we go. And so we're just gonna do that so that it's, you know, a little slower. Okay, so we're gonna make that move a little faster. And then we're just gonna extend this a bit more. Okay, good. Alright, so we're gonna see how that looks. And so we're also gonna have to change the frame number of this. So let me check the frame really quick. Okay, so now it's frame 32. Alright, so now that should look a little bit better and give sun at a more accurate rate. And then actually because of that, we can actually change this back to button is pressed instead. And that should fix the whole problem of being able to click multiple at once. So we're just going to try to get some yummy sun really quick. Okay, that's looking good. And then the little bounciness is nice. There we go, that feels much better. And so we're going to try to get more sun really quick here, so then we can try to pick up multiple of these and see how that looks. Okay. Okay, and so if I try to... Yeah, look, and now I can't select multiple at a time. Oh, fuck, guess I can. Oh, you have to, like, go back in and out. It's kind of weird. Okay, well, it's definitely not as noticeable. And you can still do the click and then... Oh, okay, so it does it either way. Okay. We'll just leave it like that then, so then you can drag. No, didn't know me do that. But we can see though that placing things works though. And then obviously though we're starting to fix, you know, where the gun is placed. But that's good though. Sun definitely seems to work a little bit better. And I can just add a bunch of these guys. Though I do feel that I got that really fast. So, okay, so we might extend that a little bit more because that is still kind of fast. But, you know, we can always adjust that later. Yeah, because it's like that, and then it gives us sun, and that's done. I'll try and add another thing here, maybe. We'll try that, and then we're going to add this, like that. And then we'll switch this to 34. Should be good. Maybe 35, but we'll try 34 for now. Alright, so we have that. And then... Oh yeah, there's like this whole thing. So we're just gonna double check this really quick. So we're gonna do, yeah, create weapon at position. Sure hand, yep, okay. You know, okay, so we'll just try doing this then. And we'll see if that changes anything at all. Oh yeah, let me full screen this again. God, I keep forgetting, because for me it's like completely full screen, but for you guys I have to like actually full screen it every time. I keep forgetting about that. Alright, see how this looks. There we go, it looks good. Oh, and I got them placed in sync too, all fancy. Okay, so that's still placed weirdly. Alright, so let's try doing... We'll go back to here. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's do... with retro and not retro, we'll do animation is equal to retro. We'll try doing okay, and then let's also really quickly, because I just thought of this. Oh yeah, because that's supposed to be like up there. There we go. So then the gun should move with him. Okay, let's see how that looks. See if that changes anything. Let me full screen screen. God damn it. I keep forgetting that. Eventually I'll just add an auto full screen to it. It's just right now I haven't because, you know, normally you would come from the main menu, so then it would auto full screen anyway, but... There we go. Much better. So now Retro has this little gun. He's being an epic gamer. That is the only problem though, is that now his gun is gone. So let's do, and then yeah, collision mask, that's good. This we can actually probably lift that up so then it's not as likely to fuck with the other stuff. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, so that's fine. That we can extend. This one we probably don't want to extend it really much, because that one's not really going to have like a hitbox type thing to it very much, so we'll just keep that there. Pickles, that's fine. Twigs, that's fine. Jolt, we'll make that a little bit smaller. But again, we don't really need to very much, since it's just like, you know, it doesn't do melee damage, so it doesn't really matter what's hitbox very much, as long as it's not like too crazy big. Okay, so okay. Okay, let's try doing this and see if that's good. So then it should be whenever you place retro down, it'll, you know, function appropriately. I thought I added, maybe I just forgot to, but it was... Oh, it's that way. There we go. And so now if I select two things and I go in there, there we go. That's what I meant to do. So then if you don't select things, it's not going to take up your space. Yippee. Alright, so we're just going to do this really quick just to see how this goes. I mostly just want to get to place down 2 retros. So we're just going to try and place down these really quick just to get some sun really quick. And then we're going to start placing retros down. Okay, so that one works good with his gun. Okay, and so that has the problem though. Okay, so... Okay. So obviously they're all supposed to have guns. And that's kind of an issue, is that it's not. And so what I think is happening is that it's placing all of them on that one retro. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to do for each object, and we're going to do for each... Let's try doing for each instance of retro, and then if that doesn't work, let's try for each instance of the gun. You know, I'm just gonna also add that full screen thing really quick just to fucking, so I don't have to remember to do that literally every single time. Ta-da, boom, magic. Alright. And that should be a good screen for you guys too. Let me double check. Okay, good, you can see everything? Okay, wait, the screen's a little bit small for you guys. One sec, let me transform, send it a screen. There you go. So now you see what it should be looking. So we're gonna place that down. It already does feel nice though, just a little click, like clicking on it and then clicking it back wherever you want it to place. Okay. Okay, so obviously one retro works, as expected. So now we just need to get another one down and see if that works. There we go. Alright, so as you saw there, now we just made it where it's for each retro. And so now each of them, when they place down, they have their own little gun. And hopefully, if I place one in front, there we go, he keeps his own little gun too. Perfect. Beautiful. And now they won't interfere with each other. And so now, all I really need to do now when it comes to these little guys is just make it where, you know, when they're shooting, to just have, like, you know, or just basically just cast a ray in front of them, and then, you know, is this minigame PvZ? Yeah, basically. Yeah, it's basically a, like, Area 259 themed, like, lane tower defense, like, minigame, alternative game mode, whatever you want to call it. Basically something else you can do other than just the normal roguelite stuff, in case if you ever feel like, you know, spicing it up by just doing some random shit. And also too, Necro was showing me a bunch of stuff, like little PVZ stuff that he was wanting to do and like that his friends were working on, and it just looked really goofy and really fun. And I love that kind of stuff, like just little fun, silly little mini game mode kind of things, and I loved it. And so I was like, you know, I should make a tiny little lane tower defense, and that was something I've never really done before, and so I thought it'd be fun to, you know, branch out, try different little what's the word? I basically just like challenging myself and adding in or not adding in, but you know what I mean, like working on different game types that I've never worked on before, just to, you know, expand my skill set and whatnot. All right, so we got that, and so let's duplicate. We're just gonna add pixel, and so we just gotta find her. All right, so there's her face, and now we just need to find her body. Where is pixel? Okay, that's the flying version of pixel. We don't want that. We want the normal, just standing still one. Oh, I think I saw it. Scrolling a little fast, but I think I just saw it. Hey, there it is. All right, so it's going to bring that in. And we're going to delete that and delete that. And then, oh, well, that's not supposed to be that size. Okay. I think I meant to do that in the other order here. Let's do it like that. I guess it still messes it up. Okay, that's okay. We can just shrink that down drastically. By basically just repainting the face back on. So we're just gonna do a little face building here. We're just gonna fill in this little face here. We're just gonna re-add those fancy little eyes, which I think I might actually do like here, so then it shows that she's kind of like looking to the side a little bit better. There we go. Because I could do it like this. Yeah, no, I don't like that. I think I'm just gonna do just that. Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay, so we can get rid of this giant ass face. We can duplicate. I know you can't really see what I'm doing. I just like completely forgot about that actually. I'm just giving her little, you know, her own little animations. And we're just gonna call this Pixel Tower. And so now she has her own little thing. I might actually make her move a little bit faster, just to show she's all like bouncy and like excited and whatnot. And so yeah, let's add her into towers, pixel, and then we're just gonna basically copy the thing we have in here, and we're just gonna change it to each instance of pixel instead of retro. And we're just gonna do pixel, weapon, pixel, put weapon around, and we're gonna do pixel point X hand, and then pixel point Y hand. There we go. All right, so now we just have to go to the actual buttons and make sure that it, you know, places the button in the correct spot. So we're gonna head to right here, and we're just gonna copy this, go down here, paste that, change that to pixel. That's fine, that's fine. Subtract 125. We're gonna create pixel there, pixel button, and then yeah, so creating the weapon's good. That's good, that's good. Everything looks pretty good. I think we should be ready to place pixel down. At least should be, emphasize on should be. So now if I go in here with these ones, I should be able to place these two both down. Obviously we still have no enemies and everything, but I kind of want to just try to make sure that all of the towers work first, and then we'll start adding enemies. And then we'll start, you know, once we have enemies, then we'll start working on actual waves. So now we can just wait for some epic gamer stuff. We're just gonna speed run getting hella suns, so we can just start placing them down really quick, nice and easy. Alright, so let's try placing pixel down. Oh yeah, fuck, we forgot to set our point of origin. We forgot to set our point of origin. How'd you make the music? I use Soundtrap here, so I can pull it up so you can bask in the, in quotes, glory. One sec, let me open this up. I just gotta make sure the window size is the same so it's not like super warped on your guys' screen. Let me go in here. Then we're just gonna change this to here. Oh fuck, wait, no, not preview. Okay, we're gonna change that. Oh, one sec, it's not centered. There we go. Alright, and so you can see, yeah, so the music I basically just made in here. This is the exact song, actually. And just, so it's basically just, I kind of just went in there. You can, like, you know, place notes down. I mostly, usually what I do is, so once I move my mic over here. So I know you guys can't really see, but currently to the right of my desk, like where I have all my PC shit, to the right of it, I have a synth keyboard. So if I just like, you know, I could just slap around on my fucking keyboard, whatever the hell. And yeah, and so usually what I do is I just, you know, kind of come up with the key first. So like for this one, it was, I think it was, yeah, so it's basically just that's, so it's G minor, and so, oh wait, no, fuck, we missed again. And so it's like basically just, you know, we find the key of what we wanted to use, and since most of the Plants vs. Zombies songs are written in G minor, I thought that it would be good to kind of keep it in that key, so then it kind of somewhat feels a tiny bit familiar. And then obviously we wanted to spice it up with some Air 259 kind of feel. So that's why, you know, I added like the little synth kind of sounds and shit that I like using. And then obviously too, like if I go to near the end of this song, I have my own fancy. I put this in like almost every fucking song. Obviously not the same notes, I just mean like this type of thing where it's basically, so you can see here we have like this, and then I have like a little solo here near the end because I just, I don't know, I love doing little synth solos. That shit's just fucking, it makes my ears happy. And I don't know, I love doing that in my songs. Like, yeah, if you like look through my, like here, if I just like open up fucking YouTube really quick, and I like just go to like my fucking music, where the fuck is the playlist? All music, there we go. And like a pretty good portion of these songs, you'll find some sort of solo thing like that in there. Like, yeah, if I open like fucking game dev type beat. Oh god, an ad, cringe. Ads are cringe. Alright, I was like, I'm just gonna open it up on Spotify so you can just fucking hit. Oh, Spotify is an update? Bruh. Cringe. Skull emoji. Alright, one sec. Let me just open up game dev type beat. So like you have like this little thing here, and then if I skip, I think it's like, yeah, it's like near here, near the end. I think that was actually it just a second ago that we just skipped, basically. Yeah. And so, yeah, so usually I think it's like right over here. Let me see if I can find it. So you just have like just a normal kind of beat, and then I just kind of branch off from it. Yeah, kind of like, yeah. You know, so I kind of like with that little thing there, like with Summer Ruby, which is one of my favorite songs that I made. There's near the end here. It's near the end here, pretty close to where we're at right now. Yeah, it's coming up in just a second here, I believe. And right about right there, yeah. Yeah, it's still to this day one of my favorite songs that I've ever made. I fucking goddamn. Yeah, Summer Ruby, that was like peak my music right there. Let me see if I can actually find the original thing for it. Just a bunch of random ass fucking songs. Fuck, I know it's in here. I think it's just under a different name. No, ow, my ears. Nope. No, that's Fragment. Oh, wait, Summer Ruby right there. Oh, that's the remastered version, but you get the point. So, like, if I open up here, you can see it takes a little bit to load. This one has a shit ton of stuff in it. So if like I like scroll it, you can see this has a lot. That song had a lot of elements in it, but I mean that's also kind of what made it really good. So this is the remastered one where I changed a few things. And so you can kind of see how some of it kind of looks. So you can see like the different like notes and the different instruments and shit. And so like over here, I think if I skip up here, there's that little solo that I was talking about. It's sorry for place here. Oh, yeah. Sometimes whenever I try to do the playback in here, it fucking crashes a little bit because there's so many fucking elements, and sometimes I just like to export it. But so like if I go here, for example, you can kind of see. God, yeah. Sorry, again, so many fucking elements that the song literally breaks. If I pull up the actual one, though, you can hear it. So if I go here, go here, go here. Oh my god, guys, look, we're live. No way. We're going to watch a stream on stream. It's going to be magical. It's this one right here. And so let's like skip forward a little. And so the alternate version is pretty similar to the first one, but I just added a tiny bit more guitar stuff and then made the beat a little bit louder, like the percussion. And then as you can see, I made the solo a little bit louder. And with a little bit more mixed in percussion there. He was a friend. That would be catastrophic. I could, and also to that little ending there with the guitar riff. I've added lyrics before. I've just never sang them. Well, actually, okay, there was one. This one was a super long time ago. You guys are gonna fucking laugh your ass off. This was a song I made a super long time ago, on stream as a joke because I thought it was funny. Actually, do I even have the video? It might be unlisted instead of privated, but it's like really, really old. Let me see if I find it. Oh, maybe it is unlisted. Okay, one sec. We're gonna go to the playlist because I believe I still have it in the all music playlist at the very bottom. And it was a song about my dog a super long time ago. It was like 40 seconds long. It's like a joke song. Yes, this. So I literally came up with this. Oh yeah, it's privated. I literally came up with this out of nowhere, like on stream. Or not on stream. I think it was just randomly, like, I basically went over to my keyboard. One sec, let me just go to, like, a normal piano on here. So just, like, go to just this, for example. One sec. Maybe I'll do a live performance for you guys, too, if you want to hear it. But again, it's, like, it's not really, like, singing. It's more just, like, joke speaking. I think I went... Oh, and that's a little... That instrument doesn't really fit it too well. What about this? No, it's literally the same thing. Yeah, I basically went like that. It was just a little louder because this instrument that I'm currently using is really fucking quiet. Yes, we're Alright, you want to get brain damaged? Alright, here. So I'm gonna play it for you first so you can hear it. It was called There's a Dog in My House, and it was about my dog Buddy, who passed away like a while ago. And we have his ashes sitting on our mantle. But we would he was kind of like a little bit of a goofy goober, a little bit of a brain dead ass motherfucker. And so we would kind of just like, you know, make jokes about him and shit. And okay, that's a little bit more. Yeah. And then we would go up to, I'm trying to remember exactly what the notes were. But I did do it live. So here's what the original was. I literally wrote this entire thing like first try. So even in the original video, I actually fucked up some of the chords, but I just kept rolling because I thought it was funny. And so this was literally first take, just me doing some random shit off the top of my head. You want to hear a song about a true story? I'll mute myself so you can hear it. Alright, let's rock this shit. There's a dog in my house. He's here for me and my entire family. Don't know how he got here. Don't know where he came from. But there's a dog in my house. And he's fucking massive. He's the size of a jet. And those are pretty goddamn big. It's not a joke. He is fucking scary. And he's pretty hairy because, you know, he's a dog. But, like, there's a dog in my house. He's quiet as a mouse. That's a fucking lie. He's as loud as a jet engine. And so that is There's a Dog in My House, which is a brain-damaging ass fucking thing. I'm pretty sure I have a video on here. It might also be privated. But I did a live performance version where I, like, did the thing on stream with my camera on my fucking synth, which was also like a year ago, or two. So one sec, let me see if we can find that version, and then if I can find that, and then I show that to you guys. The best song I've ever heard. that was literally just me, and also too, the thumbnail for that video was completely made in MS Paint because I thought it was funny, just for like the lower quality. All right, it's like, let me go to YouTube. I'm gonna go to manage videos. We're gonna find the privated videos. And we're gonna find that really old ass stupid fucking thing. Alright, let me see if I can find it. That's Sir Reynolds opening the boxes. No. Oh, we're getting closer. I'm finding some of the older videos. There we go. This video right here. Alright. It's fucking what? God, I forgot how fucking, what's it called? God, my webcam was so ass. Oh my god. Yeah, it was yeah, a bit over a year ago. So basically, you can see my Decor can't even hear it. Okay, so God, I forgot how big the fucking hoodies I used to wear. Jesus. I mean, I still wear like really overly baggy hoodies, but like if you see, I am like actually skin and bone. I'm like a damn skeleton. It's fucking hilarious. But so that's actually my keyboard looks exactly the same to this day. Fucking, oh, I already forgot what it was. Yeah, so this is me doing it live on stream. I was just pre-checking something. Okay, that's what it was. Oh, also before I continue, I also wanted to mention too in this one, I didn't actually fuck up the chord because I'd been practicing a tiny bit. So I actually got it. Or actually, wait one sec, let me... Oh, hi CJ, we're currently recapping over the stupid fucking meme song I made a long ass time ago. There's a dog in my house. Because they want me to perform it. Okay, yes, okay. So I go... Let's do this. E, let's watch it. And then down, and then back up to E. Oh nice, I say the notes out loud so I can remember. Okay. So if I can... Alright, I'll mute myself. There's a dog in my house. He's here for me and my entire family. Don't know how he got here. Don't know where he came from, but there's a dog in my house. And he's fucking massive. He's the size of a jet, and those are pretty goddamn big. It's not a joke. He is fucking scary. And he's pretty hairy, because, you know, he's a dog. But, like, there's a dog in my house. He's quiet as a mouse. That's a fucking lie. He's as loud as a jet engine. Congratulations. I have achieved live performance. And then the video cuts off like that. And so, let me grab my mic. Let me bring it closer to my fucking piano so you guys can actually hear me. Let me try and remember make sure the chords are good. So it's. And then it's. Yeah, it's like the most simple, basic, easy as chord progression ever. You literally just do. Like it's so fucking easy. And again, I wrote this in like literally on the spot, like in those 40 seconds. All right, so it's I'm just trying to make sure I got like the tempo. I mean, again, it's a meme song, so it doesn't really have a tempo. Is it? Stefano go. Oh, actually, one sec. If you're saying Stefano giving face reveal, I actually have a fucking YouTube short that's literally just me face reveal doing sound effects for a fucking game I was working on with some other people. I think it was. Yeah, so you could have me making zombie sound effects. And so you can watch me making these sound effects. Fucking straining my throat. And then there was this one. Make sure I'm not muted. Yep. So yeah, just me making fancy sound effects. Which I can do those still pretty good. I don't know, making sound effects is fun. More specifically monster sound effects. I like making spooky shit like that. He kinda bad though. Bro, dude, nah. I am not. Bro, the lip bite, no. Oh god, no. Bro, I'm gonna have to like rizz up the chat with like the fucking there's one picture I used for me a bunch. It's like whenever I was wearing like a suit and tie for like high school graduation like a long ass time ago. And it's fucking yeah, people every time somebody sees that they always say some stupid shit like that. And it's like, god damn it. Alright, so let's do what's up? Back to attempting there's a dog in my house. Alright, it's like let me also there you go. I want you guys to be able to see the notes I'm playing. It's literally so fucking easy. It's like the most basic ass chord progression like ever. Alright, so it's fuck, that's too loud. So it's wait, I thought it starts with E. Oh wait, it's because I just made the octave go down. So if I do this, oh, it didn't change. Am I just like schizophrenic? What's happening? Oh, it's that. There we go. Okay, sorry. For some reason, I like completely forgot what I was doing. Like halfway through that, I just had like a stroke. Okay, there we go. So it's. Oh fuck! Wait, I keep fucking up the words in my head already. One sec. I'm trying to do a mini practice before actually going out, so I don't fuck up the words. I want you guys to have peak performance right here. Damn, I haven't performed this song in 2 years. Holy shit, that's nuts. All right, so it's. Okay, alright. Okay, I think I got the words down. No, this is not the next. This is most certainly not the next Mozart. Most certainly not. Okay. So I basically, it's literally just you start at an E chord, and then you just slowly make your way down, and then you just jump back up to A. Alright. I'm gonna try to not fuck this up, but if I do, rip in chat. I am no longer peak. Big sad. Alright. Can you guys hear everything good? Like we're not, nothing's too loud, nothing's too quiet before we start. I should write an updated version of that song at some point. Or maybe I should write one about our cats, because we have 3 cats now. Instead of a dog. because we got tired of barking sounds. But yeah, all the sound good. I'm gonna have to like write the words out just to make sure I don't fuck up. Okay, you hear piano fine? Alright, and then alright, good. Alright. Let me stretch really quick. Oh god, my back. I'm gonna fucking die. I'm already elderly. I'm literally dead. Alright. Let's get this going here. Okay, so I need to keep remembering not to do the ending way too fast. Alright. There's a dog in my house. He's here for me and my entire family. Don't know how he got here. Don't know where he came from, but there's a dog in my house. And he's fucking massive. He's the size of a jet, and those are pretty goddamn big. It's not a joke. He is fucking scary. And he's pretty hairy, because, you know, he's a dog. But, like, there's a dog in my house. He's quiet as a mouse. That's a fucking lie. He's as loud as a jet engine. But yeah, there you go. That is There's a Dog in My House by Stefano Gaming. Live again, once more. Alright, and let me close that so it's back to the game. A little bit of a sidetrack, but I hope you guys enjoyed the little brain damaging ass "there's a dog in my house." But yeah, I did fuck up one of the notes at one point, but it's fine, it's fine. That's like how it's meant to be played. It's meant to be played where you fuck it up halfway through. I'm glad you enjoyed that mind-numbing performance. Please. Oh, that's fucking great. That's too funny. Okay. Anyway, before we started doing that brain damaging ass shit, where were we? Oh yeah, we were gonna make sure this actually places properly. Because now I changed the point of origin. Wow, I can't believe I just remembered that. That's insane. Let me just wait for the sun. Yoink. Now we're gonna start placing these down like fucking crazy. God, I'm dehydrated. I need a drink. Holy. I'm like actually dying. Alright. I tell you what. Singing "There's a Dog in My House" is no easy feat. Very, very, very talentful song, as you can tell. No, I'm joking. Alright, so yeah, so retro works good. We can place down the little dude. He's vibing. And so now we just need to place down the little epic pixel. Oh, I know exactly what the problem is. So we just gotta go up here. Weapon sizes. This. And then, does Pixel have the point for the hand? She does not. I knew it. I'm so smart. That's a joke, clearly. Oh, he sees it. Oh, yeah. For some reason, whenever I'm streaming, I'll probably just have to do like a display capture stream or something. But whenever I'm editing, oh, wait. Oh, shit, you're right. Fuck. Oh, my God. You're right. Oh, my God, you're right. One sec. I just like thought of what you were saying now. Okay, one sec. Thank you for pointing that out. I completely forgot. Okay, one sec. Okay, so we got that. And then this moves down here. Okay. But yeah, so I just need to click preview, and then we need to change this. There we go. Okay, so now you guys see it. There we go. Thank you for pointing that out. I completely forgot to reset that since we changed it to the music thing. Greatly appreciated. Alright, so now we're just going to wait until we get some Epic Gamer Sun, and it's going to be lit. Also, one second, let me make sure the game music isn't too loud right now. Sorry, let me go with that. Okay, that should be better. Alright, now we are absolutely cooking. And then this should work now with the whole pixel not having hands. Yoink. Infinite sun glitch? No way, guys. Not joking. I'm just being a little brain damaging, but that's as expected. Alright. Yeah, look at that. She has her gun. Isn't that magical? It's truly wonderful. So now we have her with a gun. We got Retro with a gun. They're chilling. Doing epic gamer stuff as they do. And I can place them in front of each other and they don't like bug out or anything. Perfect. Epic. Look at them. They're magical. We love them. Alright, sweet. Man, Click Team Fusion 2. I have like no idea how Click Team works. You know, it's funny. I've only heard of Click Team like once, and it was in like a random call that I was in. And that was like it. Other than that, I have no idea what Click Team even is. So I can't really have an input on it because I have no fucking clue what it is. Like I know it's a like game engine, but I have no idea what it looks like, what its capabilities are. Like I'm completely oblivious to Click Engine or not Click Team. Wait, was Fighting to Freddy's made in that? You know, let me look up. Let me see what Click Team looks like. Click Team. Oh God, light mode. Oh, it's bright. Jesus Christ. Oh, why does that look so primitive? What the hell? This looks like this was made in like Windows XP. Oh, what the hell? Oh, one sec. Oh my God, this looks yikes. I don't say this looks kind of bad. Oh, yikes. This looks like an Excel spreadsheet. I'm like looking at like pictures of like behind the scenes stuff. Oh my God. It literally looks like something you'd see in like a Windows File Explorer. One sec. Like, look at this. Oh my God. The UI is so rough. Damn. Honestly, like, its capabilities don't seem bad. It just, its UI looks really... Oof. Yeah, oh my God, look at that. God damn. Or, well, fuck, it's kind of hard for you guys to see, I know. Basically, yeah, from what I'm looking at, this looks like an Excel spreadsheet almost. Oh my God. Well then. Alright, let me put that back. Honestly, yeah, that looks like really, like, rough on the eyes. No offense. Just me personally, that looks pretty... The UI definitely could use some updating, to say the least. Har har har. Is that a Freddy Fazbear? Arr. Okay, how long? Oh my God, the stream's been almost going for 2 hours. Okay, I think I might end the stream for now, because that was long-ass stream, holy shit. Whew. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed our random, goofy-ass music session in between all that. God damn. It looks like system... That's true, it does look like system settings. Also, welcome to the stream. I know unfortunate timing because I'm about to end the stream, but you're right though. It does look like system settings. It looks like if you look up in your like Windows thing like system information or like system info, it looks like that. Oh my goodness. Oh! I like read that and I was like, what the hell is CJ saying? And then I was like, oh, it's the fucking lyrics to the Five Nights at Freddy's fucking song. I named a fitter. That is true. He did do that. I was like helping him like learn some GDevelop stuff, and like I was like watching him like work because it makes me super happy because it reminds me of whenever I first started game development, and it's like super wholesome. And what's it called? Oh God, words. Sorry, I just got a message on Discord, and so I like looked at my phone. And if I try to speak and read at the same time, I have like an aneurysm. Um, but yeah, I was watching him do that. Yeah, and I was showing him how to do like certain fancy effects to like make the game look cooler. And I was showing him how to add like a fade effect, like where it like fades in and out whenever you're like doing certain things. And yeah, he named the fade like object load taper fade, and I was fucking cracking up over that. It was magical. Oh yeah, and then I also, one second, let me save this. I'm gonna make sure to save a backup because you know what happened last time. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Again, I hope you enjoyed our little goofy intermission halfway through. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Later.